Hey everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamline Legal, where we help law firms get the most out of their practice management software. And tonight, I'm talking about the little things. Sometimes it's the little things that really add up and make a huge difference in your day to day workflow. And so, specifically tonight, I'm talking about what information you see on your Clio screen. And so, I'm going to hop over to a Clio screen here so we can take a look at it together. And you'll see here I'm on the matters page where I've got all my matters listed out. And maybe you guys have filtered your matters before, which is great and a great tool to use. But I want to make sure you understand that these columns here, they can be removed, they can be moved or removed. So for example, if I hit on this column button here, this allows me to determine what columns I want to see. So maybe I'm not so concerned about the open date right now or who the attorney is. I can go ahead and adjust that and go ahead and update my columns. I can also, on that same screen, go ahead and click columns again while that list is coming up. For some reason, it's a little slow tonight. But I can also find some custom fields. So maybe I want to see the stage of the case as one of my custom fields. And so I can go ahead and update that so that it, of course, prints on the screen as well or appears on the screen as well. Also, keep in mind when you're doing that, that's a great way to really personalize the information that you're seeing on the screen or to help you see only the information that you want to see. And so it's a great way to manipulate that data. Keep in mind also, I can take those columns and I can drag and drop them. So if there's one column that I want to see more prominent on the left-hand side, I can move it from the right-hand side to the left-hand side just simply by dragging and dropping this very top title of the column and dragging it over. Now, the same thing can apply to our time entries as well. So for example, on this screen here, I've got my time entries. And maybe I'm not so concerned about the user, but I really want to see the invoice status. And so I can drag and drop that just like on the matter screen so that I bring it over here. Or maybe, I'm not so concerned about the rate, but I really want to see what matter it's from. So I can drag and drop the matter over here as well. Same thing with the columns. Again, the expense category, maybe I'm not so concerned about that. And so I can go over here and uncheck it, update those columns, and now the expense category is gone. So again, this happens on many screens within Clio. This is a capability within many screens in Clio. The activities page is one of them, like you'll see here. The matters page was another one. Really, anywhere where you have a list of data, then we can accomplish the same thing. But I find it most helpful on this activities screen as well as on the matters screen. So again, don't spend your whole day scrolling over to the right to find the information that you need. Adjust it so that it's looking the way that you want it to look, and then leave it so that you can see it that way every time. Because eventually, as much scrolling and clicking as we do in a day, that stuff can add up. So let's make it look exactly how we want at the onset so that we don't waste our time in the future. I hope this is helpful for you. Please feel free to pull up your matter and activity screens especially, and go ahead and adjust those columns. Move them to where you want to be. Take out the columns that you don't want to see, and let's make this information a lot more user-friendly for you. Thanks for joining me tonight, and have a great one.